So this is Grange Stone Circle, the largest stone circle in Ireland. It aligns with the summer solstice, and they know for sure it was only excavated in the mid 1800s, and they found a ton of animal bones and flints and things like that. Definitely was used for rituals. Oh my goodness, the feeling here is very oh, how do I say? Soft, feminine, grounding. I feel like there's a gravitational pull here. There's a tree as part of the circle. It goes all the way around. Wow. Yeah, exactly. So beautiful. What a setting for some drumming and singing. Exactly. That is the feeling here. And very much like the standing stones. There's other places I've been. I was to this fairy circle and the dolmens I've been at. There's a circle around the circle. There's the land is in a circle around it, and then often trees and bushes. So, yeah, it's got quite a feeling here. Let me stand in the middle for a minute here. Wow, there's some big stones. It's funny, every time there's I've either been alone or there's been like people leaving. Even when I've been gone on all these missions. This is the ones from in Ireland, but I was told to go to Death Valley not long ago. To Badwater Bay is the lowest point in the US. It's like a salt flat. Oh, it's like 120 degrees. But I got there, and there's no attendance or anything at the park. I got there, and there were maybe a lot of European vacationers and uh, East Asian folks, and they were all like 50 people were out on the flat when I pulled up, maybe 35. And they all came back when I went out, and so I was all by myself again. And I just did this like pouring water ritual, and I didn't really know it. I took some water and I took some salt, put it in the water, and I drank it. I put Claudia's crystals there. And oh, did I put crystals? No, I don't think I had the crystals yet. But I did kind of a like heaven coming to earth. And I could see very clearly in that valley of Badwater Bay that it was a fertile valley, that this felt like salt water, and that I was in the bottom of the ocean, and that this was Death Valley, that everything had turned upside down. So but this feels very ancient. And hi, Claudia. Thank you. Let me go back to the center to put your crystals down. Um, so I never know what I'm doing. I just sort of come. And this time I really want to have you all tune in and share with me what you'd like me to do here. So I always have Claudia's Apapacharte here, Claudia Raynaud's crystals. These are infused with holographic healing tools, like light codes. And so they're healing all kinds of things. And so putting them in water and drinking them is going to heal you. So I've been putting it in the waterways in the Atlantic and the Pacific. Now, right in the middle of the circle. Um, but it feels like it's a circle gathering, right? Like it feels like forming a circle or something. And like Lamar said, like a celebratory. So it's homecoming, right? We're all coming together. We're gathering around the circle. Yesterday, if people were with me on the Marrying Stones at Cape Clear, I have a post about it. It's 47 minutes long live stream. And afterward, I wrote in the post, I had flashes of the dark crystal where the Skeksis and the Mystics come together and they're merged. And this is the two that are two, coming together, rich and poor and black and white and masculine and feminine. And so yesterday it felt very much like those standing stones. And, this is, don't do this peace sign. Peace sign is a part. This is actually unification. We are joined, right? Just like a hand is joined. We're unique, but we're not apart. And so that what felt like yesterday was. It was like these two that aren't two coming together. And very much like the Skeksis and the Mystics coming together at the end of the Dark Crystal. And I was at the Standing Stones, right? And it's like shaped just like the Dark Crystal in Jim Henson's movie from the 80s. There's a hole in the big crystal. And I brought crystals to put, at the Standing Stone. And I'm kind of a hobbit gelfling type. Anyway, yesterday felt like a duality coming together. And then today feels like a circled gathering, like a larger gathering. Like that kind of homecoming, right? Like a drum circle. So I want to know, I'm going to get my glasses on. I want to know what y'all want me to do here. I'll just do it. But it already feels like we're done. It's like, it's already that we're already doing it. Like just me being here, just us being together, just all these opportunities to gather. And of course, 11:11. I mean, I'm thinking about my outfit. I was going to go as Kali, but now it's going to be very like Hobbit priestess vibe, like Jedi Hobbit priestess, Gelfling. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Michael, hi everybody. Hi everybody who's welcome coming in. I love to see you. Maybe dropping a few crystals around the circle so the healing is projected toward the 0 point and outward into infinity. Love it. Okay, great. All right, I'll walk around the circle with y'all and drop crystals as I go. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll do it in the four corners. So I was reading about this last night. Any of these sites that are circles, it's like a compass, right? So, why am I bad with directions? So that's west. I'll hold the sun. So okay, so I'm going to start in the west point. Or where do I start? Do I start north? Let's maybe start north. Okay, start north. Anyway, just imagine these rituals here. It's cool. So this is the first live stream of the day, and then I'll be doing one at Brigitte's garden well. There's two of her wells, and Anna cued me. I was going to go anyway, but Anna was like, the Ireland is very much St. Bridget's energy, and I've been feeling that. I'm feeling Ireland is a very feminine energy, and almost all of the little shrines I've seen all over. First of all, Ireland was the first, or sorry, Cape Clear, where I was yesterday, was the first area of Ireland to have learned about Christ. But the messages here at all the shrines are Mary, 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 Mary. Christ through Mary. I saw at a shrine today, and so it has a Sophia vibe, right? The Mother of God is here, and so Bridget, Tara. I'm going to go to the Hill of Tara. I think tomorrow, Tara, and then there's just this. It's this feminine power. It's a soft power, but so deep and strong and endless and alive. Like the green here, the colors here. Oh my gosh, I found like my color palettes. I like along this kind of like rust and mustard, and then multiple kinds of like Kelly and forest greens. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I'll take some moss from here too for my diorama. Okay, North Crystal. There we go. I'm going to flip it around here again, and we'll walk around together. So now that's north. So now I'm heading east. Is that right? I mean, I'm so bad with directions, y'all. I mean, truly, it's like, wow. We're going to. I've gotten lost. I've gotten so epically lost in my life. There's a little stacked stone here. But, it's also been kind of fun to get lost. because how am I getting lost? Home's everywhere. That's the whole point. I'm going to take some moss. No, take it later. Let's see. What's somebody saying here? Start north. Okay, thanks. I think I started north. Okay, I'm just about to the east point here. There's a thank you for sharing this sacred space. It calls so deeply to my soul. Oh, wonderful, Lacey. Wonderful. If you get if anybody gets any hits, anything you want. Oh yeah, no, this is right because the east entrance. Okay, so now I'm on the east point. Okay, let me just see what this flex is. This national monument is in the care of commissioners of public works. Okay, so this is the east entrance with these big stones. Maybe the biggest. That one was maybe the biggest. Okay, so I'll put crystal here at this entrance. This is the portal. So the parking lot is on the other side. This is actually how people used to enter the circle, right? There's always a canal. Okay. Crystal in the east entrance. North equals earth element. Okay, we did earth, water. Beautiful. South is fire. Oh, thank God you're here, Claudia. Okay, good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, east. Now we're heading to the south. Anyway, it all feels I'm getting real chills here. Real, something about this rock. I'm going to kind of sit here for a minute. I think I'll take this moss. Look at this beautiful moss. Look at this. I mean, is there anything more beautiful than that? Just life growing everywhere. This is the feeling of Ireland. It's just so lush. I'm having a feeling just put a little crystal in one of these nooks here. You can see they're just little quartz crystal shards. Just going to pause here for a minute. Take some of this moss. Ooh, there's some like fun slime. Take some of the moss, not too much, but a little bit. So go diorama of my New Earth village. I encourage everybody to make art about what you see, what your heaven is. We are there, we are there, we are there, we are there. I did a video earlier. I thought, I don't know if you saw it, about billionaire matchmakers, being a billionaire matchmaker, matching you and Brian Johnson, the one who wants to live forever. That's the Skeksis and the Mystics from the Dark Crystal. That, you get together and you just live forever. No big deal. No big deal. But this is what's happening right now. It's like, okay, so this is like another entrance here. I think there's entrances at each point. That seems to be what's going on. Put a crystal there. Oh, sorry, I just dropped it there. Hi, Richard. Oh, Jenny, hi. Hi. It's so good to see you, darling. Strong Hill, Cheers Hill 2. Crystals, yes. Claudia, Jenny are here. Going to start tagging him in my posts. Okay, good. Yes, Brian Johnson. Oh, yes. We're gonna do billionaire matchmaking. Jenny, who's your billionaire? Who's the one? It's the Skeksis and the Mystics. We're coming together. I tell you, this is what's going on. Yeah, I'm getting major chills. Just also when you join, Jenny, I'm getting like the stones are alive. they're gathering. It's like the spirits are coming and gathering with us here. That's the feeling of it. Yeah. You remember how in the Dark Crystal the mystics walk to the Skeksis, and that's also like a thought with going to Jack Dorsey's house on the 11th is like this mystics going to the house. and then we just merge and ascend together. And all of us really just takes one merger, and it's already happened. It's already happened energetically. We're just having fun on the walk now. But that's how it feels. It feels like the mystics. It's like them gathering around in the circle at the end of the movie, and the mystics just slowly just walk there, and then they just merge, and that's what it feels like here, surrounded by elementals. Yes, that's how it feels. Yes, yes, the elementals are here. It does feel that way. It feels like I I read, a couple of Tanis Hellawell's books about Ireland's and all over the world. She especially talks about Hawaii, but Ireland has, has leprechauns and fairies and everybody. That's how it feels like they're all gathered here. And you guys are gathered here. Let's see, I'll turn this around. I think there's a lot of elementals, it feels like, in these stones and in this land. Like they live here. This is amazing thing about the grasses, these grasses feel so alive. Look at this English ivy bush. It has all these little magical nooks and crannies. And this amazing tree. Let's sit by this tree here. Okay, here I am at the west side. West. This must be the west entrance. Here we go. Okay, one more crystal. Here we go. I know this tree. I'm gonna go back to the tree. Here we go. I'm dropping the crystals right here. And then look at this tree. And then look at that tree. I mean, just incredible. That is called a pig tree right in front of me. It's just like doesn't stop sprouting from the trunk. They were all over Muckross Abbey, which is the Friars Abbey that I was at, which I can't wait to redo. Like it's gonna be our party place along with St. Paul's Cathedral. St. Paul's needs a big redo, big reno. It's just one big home reno now. Look at look at this. People's offerings. First of all, snail, and then there's a bit of crystal amethyst. I mean, this is just like fairyland. Snail. You gonna go back to the snail? Look at him. They say hi. There's your spiral genie. Hi. Oh, there's an animal of some kind with us. Look at this tree. Okay, I'm going to sit at the base of this tree. Oh, there's some beautiful mushrooms here. Ooh, look at this. Look at these mushrooms. Oh, wow. And there's somebody's offering. Got a crystal here too, huh? Because the trees are such amplifiers. We'll tell the trees and the stones to help us with this convergence, with this great homecoming, with the world remembrance, with our merger. Oh my gosh, look at these mushrooms. Those might be the biggest mushrooms I've ever seen. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to sit. So I'm looking at the east entrance. This tree is directly across from the east entrance, the main entrance. Damn, exactly. The lichen is so ancient. It is. It's so ancient. This feels very, very ancient. Imagine these rocks have been here, these stones for so long. They guess few thousand years, but they feel older than that to me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I full body chill. I know. Ooh, it's really potent inside the circle. It's very quiet. Every place has been so quiet and loving, maternal. It's very feminine. These landscapes, these ancient sites, just off the road, just on somebody's land. It's like magical. It makes me think it's like there's magical sites like this all over. And I was thinking today about how we're all wizards and magicians, and we forgot we live inside of the Dark Crystal. We live inside of Lord of the Rings. We live inside the Avengers. Like we're the magical beings. You know, our decrees spell the world, write the new story. We're extremely powerful, and we have spoken. That's it. Just a little guy. I know he's a baby. Ooh, a nook with mushrooms. There's your throne, darling. Yep, I'm on. I don't want to get my butt wet, so I'm sitting on the base. I'm sitting right next to it. The base is nice and dry. And so, yeah, this is my throne. I'm going to take my bag off and lean up against the tree. It's true, the throne. And this is the east entrance. I'm looking right across from the east entrance. I can't zoom, but that's where everybody would enter for summer solstice. Is what this is all lined up for. But so everybody's here though on summer solstice, but in the winter, November, nobody's here. It's just been a perfect time to do this. Also, it's a new moon today. So a new moon, I had an ancient stones, the oldest stone circle in Ireland, with the country, y'all. Things. Let's see. Closest to the earth, that's so us. I know. That's it. It's us. So it's in the west and connected to water, and with mushrooms equals mycelium. Yes. And the big amplifying tree here with the stone circle and with the mycelium. I could literally put my hand on some mushrooms here on nodal points. Like yesterday, we were in the big, standing stones. Today feels earthier, feels more femme, like soil and earth and water. Yeah. Um, Again, like a circle gathering versus just the two. Hi, Netta Faye. If it feels right, stand in the center. Okay, we'll do. We have spoken. Yes, we have. Is a circle? Yes. Let me show everybody again who's just showing it here. So here I am in the west point with this big tree, and that's where the parking lot is behind me. It's the biggest stone circle in Ireland. It's called Grange Stone Circle. And then right across is the eastern entrance, which is where they would enter. It's the bigger entrance. It goes all the way around. It's totally continuous. And there's some quite big stones here. So these are, let's see how big is this stone? This one's like, I'm 5'5", and this is, at least 6 feet high. Right? So that's the scale. Okay, Lamar, I'm going to go to the middle circle. Let's walk in from the west here. Okay. It's good to have the east entrance, then I can stay in the line. I can almost see a line. Ooh, getting chills again. Gosh, it's nice to be able to live stream, huh? Have you guys with me. Whew, I feel you here. I feel you right with me. The beaver moon, the builder moon. Of course, it's builder moon. Lovers. I love builders. We're the builders. We're the world builders, y'all. Think it, and it is done. Speak it, and it is done. Heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. I stopped at this abandoned church. The steeple is so beautiful, and there just happened to be like these donkeys out in the front. Were they donkeys? There might have been like miniature horses. They were white. I haven't seen. They were hard to describe. I made a video of them, but they. I was like, people are afraid of me. I've had so many friends just kind of bail out. Like the only thing I want to do, like the threat that I hold, is I want to create heaven on earth and just have a party. That's the big scary thing. That's my agenda. That's our agenda. So, we're the ones. We're the ones to speak it into existence. And this is a good spot and a good moment to do it in the Builder new moon in the middle of the largest stone circle. Okay. Drop the last crystals in the center for the 3 other directions of below and within. So it connects us all. Okay. Well, I forgot my crystals by the tree. Let me read that again. Drop the last crystals. Now I want to save some crystals for the other sites. But I'll take a few more for the 3 other directions above, below, and within. I love that. Okay. Above, below, and within. So it connects all of directions within and without. Okay, great. Megaliths. Yes, yes, yes. You're always with me. And I'm always with you. How could we be apart? How could we? Standing back to back with you. Thank you, Lamar. It unites all the directions and calls on the spirit of space, the element that holds all other elements together. Are there any stones that seem to beckon you to lay your palms on them, or maybe extend your arms and hug them? Okay, Douglas, that's beautiful. Yes, there are. The tree and yeah, there's a few stones. That's beautiful. I'll do that. Okay. Maybe I'll do it in the directions again. At the portal entrance, east entrance, I'll go kiss or hug a stone. Okay. I love this 3 directions, Claudia. And thank you all for being with me. I'm an only child. I'm used to being alone, and I work alone, and but okay. Well, I'm already dropping them. Here, we can watch the 3rd one drop. Oops. Sorry, I want to hold the phone, My I dropped 4. My stand broke on my trip. I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, there we go. There's the crystals right in the middle. Uniting above, within, below. I love that. And space. This is like the Lost Circle Mounds in the Americas, the Hopewell Mounds, for instance. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, there's so many of these all over. Where are the Hopewell ones? The spirit of space. Okay. Oh, I was saying I'm the only child, and but I feel like, I was talking with a couple friends last night who are also, doing a lot of work alone. And I know you all do a lot of work alone too, but here we are, gathering. And that's the point of the podcast. Also, I think of the Common Good podcast, or whatever you want to call it. Like it's a decentralized podcast. Like we're just all part of the podcast. We are the new PBS, But it feels like the time of lone wolf work, is ending. And I think I've got more journeys to go on, but I think they're going to be, more collective. And so it feels really good to have you all with me. And the first part of this journey at those dolmens I was staying at, that needed to be alone because it was like my family land. But now I'm like, "No, no, I want you to with me every time." "Okay, Douglas, this is the one. I'm gonna give it a good hug." Let's see. To see if there's any messages here. Here's what's coming through with these 2, which is an extension. And Netafé, I was thinking about gratitude. I know you're talking about gratitude lately, and, I've had I've had I've had beef with the idea of gratitude in the past. It's mostly because in psychology, there's a lot of, like, pop psychology about gratitude where it's like, "Be grateful and have a gratitude journal," but there's also pain and suffering, and it's like, um, if somebody's overriding their anger or something, trying to be grateful. I've seen a lot of women do that, especially women. Um, it's problematic, but I was reflecting on it today, on gratitude, and I wanna know what your thoughts are about this, and obviously we can talk more about it, but as I'm sitting here, uh, gratitude feels like just it's like receiving. It's like the energy of receiving, of the feminine receiving, and this has been a challenge my whole life of giving and doing versus receiving, and gratitude being like, "Ah, thank you for all that I feel and am and experience and know," and the moment, right? The full letting in of the moment. It struck me like it's not a it's not an act. It's not a forward movement, it's an inward movement, and it's a receiving. And so I was in the car like, "Ah, gratitude is just leaning back and receiving." And so when I just touched that stone, I mean, it makes sense that the sort of, you know, um, cervical opening here, that it has a receiving and gratitude vibe. And so the message is very much like, "Sweetheart, receive, relax, let us take care of you, receive now." And, yeah, that's the vibe, and the feminine being the receiving, not the giving, not the we've been the ones in service, and really, you know, we should get serviced first, so to speak. So that's the message that's coming through here. These beautiful ancient rocks. This is just let's see. Hi, Jeffrey. You're not alone. We're all with you. Thank you. The Hopewell Mountains are in Ohio. Amazing. Find the master stone, usually male, and align yourself with it. All circles generally have a master like Avebury. Okay. Um, these feel female, this portal. Maybe you can help me find it. Frequency and light healing. Uh, although I'm feeling like maybe it's that one. But here's the east entrance. Those were the two that felt quite feminine to me. Receiving. Um, do you think that's the masculine? Do you think it's in the opposite direction where the tree is? What's your vibe here? I was called to this one, so I'm gonna go anyway. You tell me. I'll put another crystal down here. I'm so glad you're here. There are thousands of the mounds beneath the canopy in the Amazon as well. Yes, they found lighter drones recently. Yes, thousands. That's what I hear. And that they're like 100 and 200,000 years old, that they are able to um, measure them better because they're buried. Um, and so, same with Göbekli Tepe, right? It's much, much older than the pyramids or anything. I mean, the pyramids are older than we think they are. Anyway, yes, I heard that about the Amazon. And then the Americas supposedly have way, 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 way more than we think. This feels yeah, this feels like big square structural male stone. Yeah, I'm gonna put my back up against it here. Or you're still on my back here. Yeah, this feels very structural, like a pillar in the ground. Quite male, solid, uh, supportive, um, um, simple and linear, like just this versus those stones are like, well, let's flow. This is like, what's the, what's the, what's the idea? Say it in 2 words. But probably all around the world, Ginny, still so much to be discovered. Exactly. So much. Yeah, these were only discovered 150 years ago. The beaver moon reminds us to build with only what is needed and give gratitude for what we take from the earth as we build. It's just a recognition of what the earth gives our pure attention. Beautiful. Hi, Vicky. Indeed, you're spot on. Gratitude in, not for. Let's check about for the common good. Let's chat about the common good. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I needed it reframed because I would like somebody would say gratitude, I'd be like, ugh. But now I'm like, yeah, in and not for. Gratitude in and not for. Love that. Thank you. Yes, exactly right. Receive now. Each as you receive, your cup fills and starts overflowing. So allow yourself to receive. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. Yes, that's the one. In Avery, the females are thin, the males are big and wide. Okay, well, this is big and wide, right? The other ones weren't quite thin, but they were round and wide. There's not a lot of thin ones here. There's like big fat guys here and girls. But this one definitely feels male. Hi, Don. Yes, the time of lone wolf activity is transitioning to gathering. I am receiving opportunity to be awake and focused on these times to gather, and the action of gratitude is to simply respond by coming and see what flows within to offer without. Love that. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. It's like I just show up and receive. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen and what flows through. Where you are, there are two side by side, the male and the female. Okay. Was the one I was on the big one. Is that the male and that's the female? And this the baby? Look at the little stacked baby. Is that what do you think? What star system does it link with? Don't know. You guys will have to look it up. Did I hear something? I only know the summer solstice. I don't know about the stars. The did I ask my chat GPT about I don't think I did. Exactly on point. Claudia says to Douglas, exactly. Sending healing and wholeness to that stone so we can project it forward to all. Beautiful. Thank you. The men surrounding the children as well. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that feels like a family to me. Not that we're not a huge family, right? Like it's like the nuclear family is going much bigger than that now. There's the family. But we could say that's the origin, the true Trinity, right? Not father, son, but mother, father, masculine, feminine, and that which they create. Would touch the one this one who feels feminist. These are very. I mean, this one. These some of these are very thick on both sides. Different than the ones yesterday were much more thin like this. Um, where it feels like they were cut, right? Like it's a pretty clean cut. Let's see, right? That is a that is a specific kind of slab there. So this feels a little more feminine. Yeah, this is quite light and yeah, softer. Um, but sweet, playful. That's what this one feels like. And There's some crystals. Those aren't even ours, Claudia. At this stacked stone. What is that? What do we think of this one? The stacked stones. Where are my crystals? That's like my crystals. People putting coins. Oh, they're there. There's little coins stuck in there. Yeah, this one seems to be. So, is here. And the baby. Yeah, definitely feeling male, female, child going on here. Or children, you know? Do three of them. Save some crystals for later on. St. Bridget's uh, Garden Well. And then the 6th and the 7th we'll do, I don't know in what order, Hill of Tara, New Grange, and Nothmeath. Oh, can you hear the crows? There's a whole family of crows that just start squawking. I'll go first. Hi, y'all. Can you hear them? Look at that beautiful color story. All right. Anything more? Hi, Ashley. Can't see from this shot. Okay, let me do it again. Here, I'm going to walk toward him. So frequency of light, the one on the right, the big guy on the right was the masculine one. I'm feeling like the one on the left was the feminine one, and then the baby in the middle. See what you think. Those were the two what I thought feminine one at the east entrance right there. The two ones right in the middle of the shot. These were the ones we were talking about. You know what I feel? I just want to like give a little love to this masculine, encourage this masculine. Come on, it's safe. It's safe. It's safe. We're not going to hurt you. It's safe. It's safe, my man. We love men. We love the masculine. We love you. You don't have to be worried about it. Let us lead. We will not lead you astray. Does the male have a face? Oh, good question. Let's see. Ireland is a beautiful country. It sure is. That looks like an altar. It does. It sure does. Altar. Ooh, more crystals. Love it. Let's see. I'm seeing a face right here. I'm going to point it out. Eye, nose, mouth. Looking at baby. See if there's one on the feminine. Here's what I'm seeing. Hair, eye, mouth. In the corner there. Tell me what you think. Definitely a memorial something. What is the place called again? It's called Grange Stone Circle. Little tricksters, the crows, yes. Ooh, I have a family of crows, ravens that visit me almost every single day, but they weren't here this morning. They flew all the way to Ireland. Yes, they did. They got a lot to say. You see them. How are you? I'm really well, Ashley. Yes, think you are right about the big one being male. Look at these crows. I see it. Yes, amazing. Yes, very clear faces on both. Okay, good. Good. I'll get closer to the female. Oh, and she's got Yeah, it's like her dress. Let's see about the child. Okay. He's got a nice earring in a side profile. Okay. From the crows. Well, we had snails and crows. Yesterday we had a ram and the bull and the alpacas. We've had snakes, and today I had these, I think they were donkeys. Oh my God, I was just realizing they're white. I'm going to post, did I post the video? I didn't. They're white. You know how there's these white animals everywhere? That's why I was like, what are they? They're white donkeys. So all these albino or white, tiger lions being born, and the buffalo and the elephant. There's a white elephant, I think. Like all these these white animals are all these prophecies. And today I ran into some white donkeys, and I stopped the car, made a video, and petted them, and they nibbled on my shirt. Wow. Sensing they may be linked with Sirius. Could be. Could be. Oh yes, a crown of flowers, exactly. Um, Beautiful. Yeah. I mean, obviously these are all lined up somewhere. I think, there's it just, they don't post about it because it doesn't fit the narrative. Yeah, exactly. Crown of flowers. Um, but would love to know. I'm sure somebody's written about it. So let's see here. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Albino animals are regarded as very, very good omens, blessings. Beautiful. You posted me all over bluesky.com. Oh, thank you, Ashley. I'm not on Blue Sky. Just, 5 platforms or whatever. I think that's it. 113 stones. Ooh, 113. Amazing. Big, that tree. Okay. So I've got about an hour and a half, hour and 45-minute drive, I think, to the well. And I'll put crystals in the well. I'll do another live stream from there in about, less than 2 hours is the plan. And we'll just keep doing whatever we feel. So if anybody wants to look up St. Bridget's Garden Well, Brigid, before then, and have any ideas about what to do, you can text me and message me. And is there any more? Oh, I missed you too. 4,000 years old. Yeah, it feels like at least. Let's see, feels older than that, but who, I don't know. Uh, any last instinct? Oh, there's a cow in the background. The cows here are so sweet. I'll post maybe I'll post the donkey video while I'm on the road. Seems the signal's been good enough. Okay. Good for now. I'll be waiting for you when you get there. Okay, great. We'll be waiting. Okay, great. Amazing. Thank you guys for being with me. This was so fun. It's just an adventure. Hobbit adventures. You guys come with me. This is the ladyship, fellowship. We need a word for ladyship and fellowship to go together. What is it? Kinship. Kinship? I don't know. What are we? Gracias, gracias. Claps right back. I'm going to give you hearts back. There we go. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit. Love y'all. Bye.